Welcome to video 2 of Tidy Text Mining. We will now be looking at a larger body of work. So we're going to look at all of Jane Austen's novels. So we are going to use the Austen books that are part of the Austen package that we libraried in earlier. So we're going to start, and I'm going to show you the code here. So we're going to take Austen books, and then we're going to group it by book, and then we're going to add some row numbers and some chapters, and we're going to use a regular expression to figure out where the chapters start. So this says it's going to start with the word chapter, and then it could be followed by a digit or an I, a V, an X, an L, or a C, and we're going to ignore the case, and then we will ungroup it and select the chapter, line number, and everything else. So this will give us something that looks like this. So we'll have the chapter number 0, line numbers, any text, and then the books. So this brings in all of the books of Jane Austen. So you can see there are 73,422 rows in this. So now we're going to do the same sort of thing that we did before. So I'm going to call the result Tidy Books. And this will be what I started out with. Then we will do unnest tokens. Similarly, we will do it by word. And we're going to unnest this variable called text. So I will unnest text. And then I am going to do a little thing with an extraction because some of the Gutenberg texts have some symbols around the word as part of their encoding. So I'm just going to modify word to be what was in word. So I'm going to do a string extract of word, and I'm going to pick out A through Z and a apostrophe as my options as many times as those occur. And then I'm going to take that result, then I'm going to anti-join, you guessed it, my stop words. And that I'm saving in Tidy Books. So if I look at Tidy Books, you see where the numbers were, I now have NAs, right? Because when I extracted my words, I didn't include any numerics in there. I just did A through Z and apostrophe. So let's take what we've got now, and let's see if we can count. So we'll take Tidy Books, and we will count by word and sort that. And this gives us a feel for the most commonly used words in all of Jane Austen's books. Lastly, I'm going to use ggplot to visualize the most commonly used words. So I'm taking Tidy Books, I'm counting it by word with a sort. Then of those, I'm going to filter out and pick those that occurred at least 400 times. So I'm going to take all of these words here, but anything that was over 400, and I'll mutate it in order. So I'm reordering it by the N. And then I will plot that. What the reordering does is it allows me to see the most frequently used words first. So you can see this gives me a visual from the most commonly used one down to the one that's maybe only 400. And I can see then what are the most commonly used words. The next video we'll start comparing word frequency between different authors.